work and some of the other things that the initiatives have been taken to actually that are underway to turn this around. And I would just really, my biggest thing is, hey, look at our leaders. Hey, feel like that stuff's the right thing? Is it working? And the early indications, and if so, we kind of have to keep our course and just stay tuned, right? More or less.
And one thing we did, as soon as we got this information, we immediately met with PLCs and started looking at not only our overall school grade and our grade levels, but each individual student. And to see, well, look, our special ed group, they have grown tremendously. So what are we doing differently with our students that have been pulled out for small groups and special ed versus the ones who were typical students? So we started meeting with our teachers, and now they are doing different groups. We have our Title I pulling students also to do more small groups, and you just being more intentional with the way we're using all adults in the building. So making sure that our aides are able to pull either, maybe our higher kids and helping them continue to grow so that they continue to show growth.
And honestly, one of the teachers came and said, I'm kind of shocked they asked me not to put a group together that have students from the special ed population. They said, let's have students that aren't, and it's because they're trying to target these students that are not, like they usually don't get the pull out of the classroom or the push in. And so now changing that even teachers were but I think it's going to start to work, and we'll see if it does. I think that when we start giving them as much of the strategies that we're using with the other groups of students, we'll see growth in both. Additionally, math is not, I'm not surprised to see it in math. So if you look across the board of schools in math is not always the highest one. In fact, usually it's the one that's lagging. That's a change, right? Like 10 years ago, it was English, language arts, and math, and that's kind of swung to math. So even though they don't reflect that much of a difference that we might see statewide.
Very positive. We're changing our approach and strategy, and changing our instructional approach, and recalibrating and using the data. We're doing the things we need to do to keep improving, right? And that's be my summary.